Tap that subscribe button and keep it locked here to Secrets to a Free Mind show with your host, Melanie Parker, powered by Quality Girl. And this episode, we'll hear from an accountant on power and lipstick, businesswomen, money, and Black history. Keep it locked. Welcome back. I'm Melanie Parker, founder of Quality Girl and your host of Secrets to a Free Mind show, where we help you free your mind, move forward in life. Shout out to Mike Horn and Mike Like Poetry on Twitter for co-designing the cover art and composing the beats. In addition to listening to this podcast, be sure to tap the thumbs up icon, subscribe button, and bell icon to love us, follow us, and receive clips via Twitter on episodes. Let's welcome Oredia Burt. Hi, Oredia.
Hi, Melanie.
So tell us, who is Oredia Burt?
I am a native of Wilson, North Carolina. I am currently reside in Wilson. I am a proud Black citizen of the United States. I earned a BS degree in business administration with a concentration in accounting from East Carolina University and a master's in human services with a concentration in Christian ministries from Liberty University. And I have a strong family faith in Christianity. I am married to my best friend, who is Harold Burt, and we together have 8 children and 8 beautiful and adorable grandchildren.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm so happy to have you here today, Oredia. Now, typically, our pain becomes our passion and platform. So was there an experience which sparked your interest in accounting?
Yes, my father, started out as a sharecropper years and years ago, but he became a successful business owner by working under another person who was a plumber. My father only had a 6th grade education, but he could read and write, and he knew how to do numbers very well. But as he became a rising business owner, he struggled with managing his business at first due to lack of business organization. But he was determined to own his own business. And even though he only had a 6th grade education, he was good with the numbers. But again, he struggled with how to manage the money, how to do investments, how to make his money grow. And I was also very good in math and in school, and it was one of my favorite subjects. So that was one of the things that sparked me to become an accountant.
Okay, so now, which person in Black history was a trailblazer for you?
I'm going to be brief because I actually have 2. Harriet Tubman, because against all odds and with me, she still trailblazed the way for so many people, even risking her own life. And then we have the little girl, Ruby Bridges. She was a trailblazer because at the school, every day, as the marshals escorted her to school, they urged her to keep her eyes forward so that though she could not hear the insults and threats of the angry crowd, she was to stay focused on what her mission was. And so they really inspire me in life.
Yeah, I totally agree. I love hearing their stories and reading about them. Fundamentally, the first step to increasing finances is to become accountable in creating and managing them. So what should one do to set up a financial plan for his or her home?
First thing a person would need to do is to make a list of all their income and expenses. Expenses need to include everything like gas, eating out, entertainment, every little thing you would spend money on. That's the first step you need to do and to set up a financial plan. You need to track your expenditures and your income. Everything that you buy, a cup of coffee from McDonald's, everything you would go out to buy, you need to track those expenses. and the income that comes into your house in order to set up the plan. That's the first thing you need to do.
Okay, sounds good. Now, what are 3 actions people should do to maximize their tax refunds?
First, they should make sure they are filling out their withholding forms correctly. A lot of people make a mistake because they're trying to bring home more income in their paycheck by inflating their deductions. Say they may only allow 1 deduction. They'll go to 5 or 10. So I like to bring home more money every month. But this hurts them at the end of the year. And a lot of times they will also fill out the withholding forms incorrectly. You need to make sure you know about your state withholding. Like in North Carolina, everyone has to put 0 on the North Carolina withholding form, regardless of how many deductions you put on the federal. So you need to have your tax preparer prompt to help you fill out these withholding forms, because those are very important. Secondly, if they work more than 1 job, especially a part-time job, please check to see if they're withholding enough tax. Many times on part-time jobs, they do not withhold enough taxes because they think that this is your only job, not realizing that you will have additional income at the end of the year, which could change your tax bracket. And the third thing, deductions, charities. Make huge deductions to charities, such as the Goodwill, especially if you are able to itemize on your tax. Clean out your closets every year. You'll be surprised how much these little Goodwill donations and stuff can help you when you're able to itemize and getting a bigger refund.
Very good information. Now, does the psychological trauma endured by our ancestors in our bloodstream have any link to the stress levels we encounter today? And if so, how can we reduce that stressful energy during struggles with finances?
I would say yes, because I think that our ancestors made a lot of mistakes due to lack of knowledge. They knew how to earn the income, but from lack of knowledge, lack of reading. And now education is the key. Mm-hmm. We need to learn more about investing. Mm-hmm. We need to learn more about saving, how to buy CDs, where to put our money to make it grow for us. We need to learn about the stock markets. There's a lot of things that our ancestors and stuff shied away from. But today, we need to learn that. There's a lot of resources on the computer that you can go to, a lot of things you can just Google. But learn how to invest your money and make it turn over and make more money.
Very good. If someone wanted to devise a plan to increase his or her credit score, what advice would you give him or her?
First thing they need to do is get a copy of their credit report. They need to check for any inaccuracies. You'll be surprised how many credit reports got inaccuracies that's being reported, and that will bring down your credit score. Dispute anything that is not correct. Have them to correct your name and address on your report to your current name and address. Delete all. Do not give them your phone number. Delete all phone numbers. Erase all old addresses off your report. Do this because if you dispute an old item and they cannot trace it back to you in 30 days, it has to be removed. So remove all those old addresses and stuff from your credit file. Have them clean up your credit file. And then start with inquiries and dispute them. Clean those inquiries up. Each one of them will give you a few points, and before you know it, it's going to go up and up and up. And then check to make sure there's some things that should come off in 3 years, some things that should come off in 7 years, 10 years. Some of these things are still on your credit report and have not been removed. You need to check for these things and get them removed. And then you can start with your accounts. Start paying off these with the smallest balance first, and then work your way up. And this will help you to save and allow you will see your score. It's not a quick fix overnight, like some people say I can fix it in 30 days. No, it takes time. It took time for it to get that way, and it takes time. But having patience, perseverance will get it done.
Good information, Oredia. What is a 21-day challenge you'd like to give our audience?
I would like to give them, this is a workshop that I did for my church, and we do it like at the first of the year, and it's called a 21-day financial fast. A lot of us are familiar with this, the natural fast from food, but have you ever considered a 21-day financial fast? And in this 21-day financial fast, what you would do is you will go on a fast from spending. You will go on a fast from eating. You will only buy the bare necessities in 21 days. that means that you probably will cook up all the food that you got in your freezer. Many of us have food in our freezer, but we go to the grocery store and buy something else because we choose not to just take it out and don't have time to unfold it. But it will teach you to think. You have to take your lunch to work. You cannot buy anything that's unnecessary unless it's got to be very necessary within 21 days. And you'll be surprised with the amount of money that you will have saved, and it will change your lifestyle and learn how to spend less and save more.
Ah, great information. Great tips. Any resources you'd like to share with us?
Yes, on the 21-day financial fast, what got me started, and I've been doing this workshop at my church and at other churches, is the book by Michelle Singletary. Someone had given me this book a long time ago. You know how you take a book and put it on your shelf? But after I had some time, and I said, well, let me take it out and see what it really is about. And after I read through that book and I started doing workshops, it has changed the mind and finance of a lot of people. And it's by Michelle Singletary, and it's called The 21-Day Financial Fast, Your Path to Financial Peace and Freedom. This is a great book for anyone to have in their library.
Oh, Rita, thank you. Thank you, Oredia, for hanging out with us today.
And you're very welcome. I have certainly enjoyed, and I hope that what I have said today have inspired and could help someone.
Oh, I'm sure. It helps all of us.
Okay, and one more thing I would like to share about my business. I am an owner of H&O Associates accounting firm, and where I am a certified tax preparer. I do bookkeeping and accounting and payroll, and I'm a notary. So anytime that you need any services, please feel free to contact me. I am on Facebook under Oredia.Burt. My email is Oredia.Burt@gmail.com. Our telephone number is 252-292-1569.
Perfect.
Thank you so very much.
Join us next week for the episode Abuse But No Excuse, Domestic Violence Survivors with our guests Latasha Vines and Lisa Mizra. Remember, as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Peace.